Morning, guys. I made a cool discovery. I came out to check on something that I had done yesterday. I did the logo, as you remember yesterday. Okay, well, I didn't have success doing this fender in the flat black, but this satin green actually came out lovely. So I tried a door panel to see what my options are, and I think that actually looks really good and really even. And that's one coat of paint. So instead of military tan, the car is going to be military green. I've just made up my mind, and it's going to get like the Spitfire, the big shark teeth on the side and stuff. It's going to be cool. Since I'm starting with the front end of the car, the first thing I'm going to do is degrease that bumper real good, and then I'm going to get out the Sawzall and cut it up before we paint it. Obviously, anything that you want to paint a different color, take it off, you know, little inserts for the fog lights that I pulled off. I'm not sure if I'm probably going to put something in those holes eventually anyway, but for now, that's what I've got to put in there. So I'm going to paint these flat black with a clear coat on top. Now, I'm going to go hit that thing with some sandpaper and paint it up. I've been promising it, but today's the day we get the Sawzall out. I popped the bumper back on real quick just to see where I'm going to cut. And because I'm going to put a bull bar at some point, I'm going to cut there and there to gap that out at the bottom, and so we can see some of the structure behind it as well to kind of give it more of a ratty look. First, I'm going to go lay down some paint on this just to show you how good it's laying down. And I know you're thinking, hey Mike, why don't you use primer? Well, that's because primer is a conspiracy by Big Primer to get you to buy primer. Also, primer costs money, so I'm doing it this way. And I also want you guys to know that just because I'm cutting corners here doesn't mean you have to, obviously. I mean, do things as right as you feel. I think the point I'm trying to make in these videos is you can have fun without spending a ton of money and caring if other people think it's right, you know? Just, I mean, do your own thing, you know? The entire point of any hobby, including tinkering with cars, is to have fun. And I feel like when I go to car meets, people forget that. It's kind of like cameras, computers, anything else. If you don't have the best thing, the nicest thing, then like you're not serious about it. And you know what I say to that? You. That is not, you can't gatekeep. We're going to have fun whether you like it or not. And I'm having fun using cheap spray paint and doing crazy things to a $500 car. Satin just lays so much prettier. No, your eyes do not deceive you. I have tinted glasses on and I couldn't see that I had the wrong color of paint. I was using the damn sand color again, and I meant to have this nice, pretty green that lays down real good. I feel like Rust-Oleum is trying to make a liar out of me because I said I wasn't using primer, and then I take a look at the can. Paint plus primer. Okay, I am using primer. One thing that I'm just going to get such a kick out of is I promise you when Altimageddon is done and I bring it to a car meet, it's going to get a lot more attention than all these guys wearing cargo shorts and Hawaiian shirts, you know, the 64-year-old guys who think their Corvettes are unique because such and such reason. It's a Corvette. You bought a Corvette, okay? There's like millions of them. The time has come. Told you guys I was going to do this. Going into Lowe's to grab some paint. Some paint and some hazard tape if they have it. Because if they don't, I'm going to have to make my own hazard tape with paint. Well, apparently they don't have the oregano color here that I'm looking for, but they do have satin black. So that's going to have to do, and I'm going to have to go to Home Depot. And Home Depot doesn't have it either. Dang it! I had no luck at all finding the green that I need, which is called oregano. So I got on Amazon, ordered a 6-pack of it. That'll be here Tuesday or Wednesday, I think, and then we can continue. This is my microphone, by the way. It's an easy way to do it so it's not dragging on my shirt. I got some flat black to do a couple things. Now a matter of housekeeping. I don't showed you guys this, but This thing is crusty and funky. So I think I'm gonna do a little cleaning in here, and just because it'll smell better. Time to remove more crap from inside. Whoopsie! That came off easy. It's all just brittle, falling apart. Wow. The Sawzall. It's not just for body panels anymore. Oops, I just tossed this across the seat and... well, that's okay, it's just character. Not a fan of this. That can stay for now, though. So we're gonna see if we can get that loose. Now we have much better access to the horrendous mess that is down here. Wow. Claire's out here to help me. We're gonna pull those hubcaps off and paint a wheel. Only problem is, they've got the lug nuts through them. It's not the kind you just pop off. But that's okay, we're gonna figure that out real easy. So obviously, if I were to take those last three off, the wheel's just gonna fall off and the car's gonna be on the ground. So the proper way would be to jack this up, but I'm not gonna do that because that takes too long. So instead, we're gonna do that. We're gonna break what we can off and put the other lugs back, and then rinse and repeat. See, there's always a way. Yeah, don't do this. Okay, there we go. There's the bucket oh shit, and that's where I'm throwing a lot of miscellaneous things that come out of the car into, so we can weigh them later. You know, for quite a while I wanted to get a project car, and I mean I have one and it's fun to work on, but I shit you not when I say that it has rained every single day since I got the project car, and it basically rains right when I get off of work. As if to accent my point. Boom! I've got the car under the cover today, about to dry some panels off. We're gonna give it a few minutes, and we're gonna start doing the camo pattern on it. It's like, sorry, I know I'm not supposed to paint when it rains, but it's always raining, so far it's been sticking pretty good anyway. So we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna put the wheel spacers on today, and I might even hack that muffler off, see if we can get a little sound out of Altimageddon. In these now soggy boxes are some, come here buddy, 1.5 inch spacers. Oh yeah, we're gonna get those wheels out of there so we can put some fender flares on. I've actually done some weird stuff on cars over the years, but I have never used wheel spacers. I do know one thing about them. You definitely want hub centric, and these kind that bolt on are much better than the ones that just like stick in there, and use your original studs, because then you don't get a good grip on them. At least these, as long as the aluminum holds, you're good, you know. And this car is not going to get a lot of hard driving, so they'll be fine. Claire's gutting the trunk right now while I'm working on the wheel spacers. Okay, for a little perspective, that's the front without the spacer, and this is the back with the spacer. That is gonna look so batshit crazy. And then Claire has started on the patches. God, if the camera roll, yeah. She started on patches for camo. Starting to get some brown down. It's looking cool. I still can't get over those tires. I don't know, what do you think about the tires? Ain't no power tools here, folks. I don't have all that fancy stuff. Almost everything's by hand except for my Sawzall. Claire's gonna start it up. Noticed I have good access right here, so I'm about to Sawzall that muffler off. But let's get a before and after, shall we? Call it a Sawzall because you can saw anything you want with it. Here we go. We're gonna do that again, and methinks this time it's gonna be a little louder. Crazy thing, I don't think it sounds a whole lot louder. Well, I know, but I mean, what do you think? I don't think it sounds much louder. Give it one good blip. Yeah, it's louder. Not as much as I thought though. Claire's finishing up with the brown, and I just keep looking at the stance on this thing. I can't wait to get the front as well, but I mean, even right now, it's kind of goofy, son, but I like it. This here's a big old bucket of stuff. I found a second spare tire. It's some of the lining from the trunk. There were some old brake pads in there. I mean, just all kinds of crap. This is heavy, so I'm interested to see, God, how much this is. Ugh. Yep, 40. All right, so that's 42.8 pounds right there. I'll be back in a second. We're going to throw some of this crap. So far, that means we've gotten 85 pounds roughly, I think, out of this thing, maybe more, and there's still plenty more to go. Nasty, full of glass trunk liner. Ugh. Come on, you just got it. You're good. Here, let me give you a hand. 29 point. Okay, so that's 29.8. That's another 30 pounds. So we're over 100 pounds worth of crap already. I still have more crap back there. I'm going to transfer this because I don't know if you can hear it, but got a little rain in it. Spare tire number 1. Oh, that's fun. 11 pounds. Okay, so yeah. Sir, what's in your can? My car. I forgot this. I don't think it's going to register. Let's see. It's not going to register. I'm going to put my big self on it and compare the difference. Let's see. 241. Oop. 6 pounds. That's 6 pounds. I'm going to have to, in the editing, figure out what all this weighs. I'm only propping it up. 27.6. So I think it's safe to say we're over 150 pounds down now. It's pretty impressive, and we still haven't removed the AC, the power steering, or a whole bunch of other crap. So I think that's all we're doing for tonight because it's hot. Claire, you done? You good? You done? Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you all next time.